Hey all, I'm Boo and welcome back to another Prison Architect video. Let's get started, shall we? So in the last episode we quote-unquote finalized our family cells. So yeah, they have been done and we still have space for a few other cells which we'll be building hopefully in the near future, if anything. Now, let's double check. What's the next thing? Well, we are planning to put, I just realized I don't have to use arrow keys anymore. RimWorld for some reason, side note here, RimWorld I have to use arrow keys to move around, but Prison Architect I can use middle mouse click, which is really nice. Anyhow, so we are planning to put our kitchen in this area, which should in theory serve as the nursery. Because at the moment I do believe our kitchen here is not handling the number of prisoners we currently have, and yeah, we have people who are starving, so they're obviously not getting fed, and this area is not being cleaned up fast enough. So let's see, how many guys do we have working down here? Well, I can see 2 kitchen people, which are chefs. Right, I had to remind myself who's who in this game. And let's speed things up as well. So we only have 2 kitchen staff working in this kitchen. Is the third staff... Oh, something's happening up here. We don't have a third member. How many staff do we have on kitchen duty? There's a question. We have 3. I had to move myself closer to the screen so I couldn't quite see it. Well, I think we could do maybe with 5. I know we can get prisoners to do work, but they're not getting things done. That is, yeah, that's cool. So that is 4. There we are. Lucky number 5. Well, is it lucky? I don't know. Anyway, let's double check what's coming up here. So yeah, we've dealt with this prisoner who, of course, has had a few murders. Yeah, so we need to do something with these maximum security people. They are kind of awkward and hard to deal with. And yep, you guys are actually staying in your yard. Excellent. Now, I realised as well, looking back on one of my previous episodes, I may have selected someone who isn't a snitch. You're a snitch. And are you a snitch? You are a snitch and ex-law enforcement. So yeah, we got you two. I'm very sure I accidentally marked someone else who is... Here we are. I think you're not a snitch. Oops. No, you are a snitch. Never mind. I'm mistaken. Seriously mistaken, but hopefully you don't get murdered or something because you're walking by yourself. Where else are you walking to? There's a question. Your current time... What are you doing? Attacked prisoner, found luxuries. Yep, I know that. Okay, I don't know where you're walking. I'm gonna say it's down to the yard, if anything. Yeah. Interestingly enough, you decided not to go in your own yard, but go up to the top yard. Well, I guess I can't stop you. Yeah, things have been set up. Okay. I'll have to work that out another time, what's going on there. Now, kitchen. Let's work on this. Did say we're going to do it, so let's get it done now. Kitchen. Okay. Oops. Oh no, it didn't go out to the wall. Excellent. So what we're going to do is place a few objects inside. And of course, with every kitchen, we need to do a few things. We need a sink, which is going to go probably along the back wall. Wonder how much space we have. Yep. Kitchen, sink along the back wall. A bin next to the sink, like so. Onto the cooker and the fridges. Now this will be interesting because I'm not sure how this is going to balance itself. So if we go 1 here, 2 cookers and a fridge. Still enough room for people to get in and out. So a little bit awkward now, but we'll deal with it. I think we want... How the fridge is going up at the top? I think that's the next question. I'm assuming we may need more fridges. Okay, let's just see what happens. I'm going to put just mirror on this side, I think it's the easiest thing. And another 2 cookers. No, I'm going to alter that a little bit. So it's 2, so we're going to have 3 of every item in here, apart from the kitchen sink. Which, actually, when I think about it, can we fit it? Oh, we could fit it along this way. No, we're not. That's going to be our kitchen. It's not a great design, but it will work for what we intend to use it for. So with that, we'll have to get the utilities back up and running. Because without it, nothing will get done. Oh, seems like something's happening up there. I'll get around to looking at it in maybe a second or 2. So let's say we also need hot water for the tap, which I don't think's marked there. So hot water, get you to come over and into the actual sink itself. Then electricity is the last things we need for you. So that's pretty easy just to pull this cable over. Awesome. Should get the work done, and hopefully we have enough cooks to get to, well, do all the cooking that we need. Any of you going to do the power cables? Obviously not. And did we need hot water? Okay, it doesn't look like we did. Oh well, it's not a big issue if we've missed it. And yep, those should have power. Oh, actually, what am I missing? I'm missing lights. I always miss the lights. Shouldn't forget about the lights. L for light, L light. So let's place 2 on each side and 1 over the actual washing place. Washing sink. Yes, there we go. So yeah, the builders will get those items in and it should be fine. There's our lights. Can't complain now, it's nice and bright. Does need more cleaning done. Okay, and what are you doing? You're just standing around now? You're not going to do any work for me? Don't like that, you should be doing work. Please? Pretty please? Okay, you just literally swapped with another cook. I'm assuming you guys are walking to the front entrance to grab some items? Yeah. So you're waiting for ingredients, that's fair enough. Can't complain there. Might have to do something about this double door system, even though there are enough guards stationed in this room for some strange reason. The door does get opened relatively fast, but I'm wondering if there's something we can do to improve that. But yeah, the cook is coming down and now the food's there. I think you're doing it again, aren't you? Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. You're going to take your time doing it. I wonder, it may be worth getting... Yeah, doing some deployment. Oops, not deployment, isn't that. Actually, we'll do one in the nursery. Just for the sake of it, the kitchen's got some, everywhere's got some. Where else are we missing? I think maybe 1 in this hall would be fine, just so someone's nearby. Yep, I'd say that's a good idea. Shower room, there's nothing there, nothing's needed over here. So far we're fine. Okay, let's just jump back to, not deployment, but logistics, as that's probably what's under. Prison labour, yeah. Maximum of 3 jobs, let's set it to maximum. Let's see, we don't have anyone actually doing that bit of work. Oh, seems like we found a hammer there. What about laundry? No, I think laundry will leave it alone. Oh, I want to see what's happening now. So I think that would be probably another snitch in the dormitory. Someone we didn't get to in time, which was unfortunate, but happens. Now let's see, library. We have 1 qualified prisoner, interesting. Probably not a snitch though. Do I unmark it as a snitch area? Maybe, I think we'd still be safe, and yeah, maximum jobs 1. Yeah, let's take a look. So we had a death and it was in here. Yep, we've got to do something about the... How about this? Let's do a... free fire. Yeah. Because then we can just get rid of that one person who's causing us issues, and yeah. Because you're still up, and Harley's trying to escape. Locked shut. Yep, that's permanently locked shut and they can't do anything now. Excellent. Same person as last time. Darley wants to escape and is making a hell of a okay, interesting. Hell of a lot of racket trying to get out. But no, Harley was just knocked unconscious through the door. How does that happen? Okay, well let's not lock open, we'll just unlock shut. There you go. And we should be able to grab Harley now. Yep. We're gonna have to do something with you. Actually, we could probably sentence you to murder. We really should get that research done. Be a really good idea. Oh, something else is happening up the top now. You need to work out how to deal with these people, because they are causing a lot of issues just for being minimum and medium security. Okay, let's double check what we can do when it comes to our bureaucracy, or essentially research, or the research tree itself. We could go for death row, permanent punishments, small cells, legal prep. What else? What does that go into? That's legal defense. No, how about this one? Execution liability, which is death row. It's tempting. Also guard towers. I like the idea of it, but there is a possible chance that people might get killed by snipers. And they're also very expensive from memory as well. No, let's not do that. I think we got all other research anyhow apart from offshore tax haven, which is a lot of money to spend, so I'm not doing that. But yeah, I want to go for death row eventually. Oh, what's something here? Requires lawyer. Right, that is a fair point. Suppose we don't actually have a lawyer. So that's foreman's, psychologists, kennel, office, and office. We've got 2 empty offices. Oh, I guess we've made our life relatively easy then. Let's get the lawyer. 1 lawyer. Oops. Place him there. Requires office, and you've got an office. How about that? You're already researching death row. Oh, looking keen for this as much as you can for death row. But it is a lot of money, so let's try and... I'm just wondering, because we need to expand a few things. and we need to make a lot of money fast. Best way to do that is continue filling up our storage, prisoner storage, which is a really easy thing to do considering how we built this. Don't know if I'll do it right now. How about this? Let's work out where we're going to put death row. We have a family section down here which we can expand to be a little bigger, which I do plan to in the future. I'm going to walkway along here. I would like to put it on the left wall, but that's how much money? 40 grand. Now, we don't even have that money to expand that way. We could only expand up or down, but I'd prefer to extend these areas when they start getting full. How much area is that? That would be enough to perform our death row. Perform our death row? Build our death row. It's a thought. I have to work it out. Let's just, put a few more people down. Deal with the food issue, because I believe that's still an issue. And yet 2 dead bodies. Actually, wait, wasn't there one of them a guard? Ooh, where are they? Oh, I never checked. Right. The hearse isn't on the map. The hearse is on the map. So that was... What's that? Just... I can't tell. I think they're just 2 normal guards of different sizes. So with that, I guess we can go back to employing people. It's a bit of a shame that people are dropping like flies in this prisoner. 1, 2, and that gets us up to 55, which I think is where we were. So those are the 3 guards. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. Let's add new beds and then work out a bigger kitchen for these people. So, where are we looking? That's wrong tab. Bed, bunk bed. Because in theory we can store more people. So go along here and pull it across. Do it again. It's a lot of money spent on bunk beds, but the number of people who get in should be worth it. Yeah, I'll keep it at that, because that's already a lot of money spent on bunk beds, 15 grand. But that does mean a lot of extra people that we can, in theory, hold. Looks like we can actually hold more people. Okay. Yep, and there the builders going, running their little errand and taking the bunk beds up. Awesome, really glad to see it, and that brings up the capacity. 151. Actually, we could get research. Not research, but there are... Where is it? Policies? No. Grants. A grant for subblock D raises it to 200. I think we could do that. So let's select it. That gives us more money. Awesome. What next? Reform through education. I don't think we've had anyone interested in foundation education course or the general education course. Well, we have unlocked it and we have built classroom 20 school desks. I'm not sure about that. I do think we can, we can select a 3rd grant, so we might as well do that. Inmate nutrition and prison manufacturing. Reduce 30 license plates. 30 license plates. I don't think we've had anyone interested, but now I'll select it and that'll give us a bit of extra cash to work with. How about that? There we go. 53 grand. That was very easy to get done. So let's double check what we're missing here. So you're raising to 200 prisoners. Okay, we can't do that quite yet. Have 10 prisoners pass the foundation education course. We've only had 1. Okay, 1 prisoner pass the course so far, and have 1 prisoner pass the general education. Okay. Well, we'll have to work out what to do then, in order to get that number. But no, let's jump back to working on... Well, I guess it would just be continue raising it up to 200 prisoners. So easiest thing I think we'll do is actually to use this room now, because this room is, I think, well used or has enough people inside. I don't think we have enough guards for this number of prisoners. Actually, wait, we're still increasing. We could still hit that 200. Possibly, nearly. We're very close to it. 191, and yet that's actually all the beds installed. Hell, if we get 1 more row in, that's the number of prisoners. Let's see if it's, was that 2, 4, 6, 8, and that's 9. So that's it. That will get us over the 200 mark. Assuming we can get them done in time, it's another 12 hours till prisoners come. This should be interesting. This should also be a large amount. We will, of course, have to deal with the food because we have yet to manage that properly. Let's see. People have already grabbed off all the food off serving tray 1, serving tray 2. Yep, that's all the food. I don't think we're cooking it fast enough. Yep, and people are starving, which doesn't help with moods in general. And let's see. Hello? Yes, I did just put in another set of beds. That should have done the trick. Puzzling. Very puzzling. Hopefully there isn't a limit to how many people can fit in this dormitory. Dormitory. It doesn't say so. I'll double check that this is fully enclosed in. Yeah, it's marked. What's going on? 191 prisoners. Let's place a few more beds and see what changes. Oh, bunk beds. Might as well just continue the row. There we go. Still find it odd that number didn't increase. Then maybe there is a limit after all on the number of people you can fit within a single room. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it another time. It's 191. But it did seem a little odd, personally. Yep, you guys are using the room, and yep, cooking. Okay, I will just double check on how our logistics is happening, because in theory the kitchen, let's see, should be going to the closest nursery, which it is. Or you are going to this nursery, yep, and oh, we've got an OD. Oh, that's a lot of people. Just double checking all the numbers. Yeah, that seems to be fine. We'll have to work this one out another time then. You're going to the right place. Hell, there's an idea. Whoops, I didn't watch where the OD is happening. And okay, you're actually in bed wondering. I think that's you. Yep, doctor's patching you up. Awesome. The idea was just then to turn this into a kitchen/canteen, because this is certainly enough room to get the work done. Hell, even this down here could be turned into a kitchen. Long, skinny, and we should be able to fit all the items. That would probably work very well, and in theory all it means is expanding up north then for another bunk room. It does mean then we have the capacity to deal with the number of prisoners that we currently have, which I don't believe are increasing either. So maybe there is a limit after all on the number of prisoners per room, even in a dormitory, which I must admit is a little bit of a shame. Yep, you guys get your work done. I think it's also time, turn off free fire as well, and get the shakedown happening. Because I'm very sure there are some items that some of our prisoners should not be having. So let's deal with that. Yeah, big area to search, but I think we can do it. I think it is also time. Oops, looks like we found a tunnel. We've only just started it as well. Oh, that was a lucky find, because we haven't had much luck finding holes like that before. But no, let's place another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it gets us up to 60, and I think another 10. I'll just dot them around the prison. So 1, 2, 3. I didn't count that one. It's only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, come on, let's get us up to 70. Come on, try it again. And one more. Excellent, now we're up to 70 prisoners. This should be a bit interesting. Yep, those prisoners are dealt with. But it doesn't mean we'll have to hold this off again. Hold it off? Hold it off. That's not hard, just let me find it. There it is, roof tunnel. And our builders should get onto it once the people have been subdued, which they have. Awesome. What's going on? Okay, click to continue. Okay, charismatic inmates have become more of a religious evangelist, and others seem to come around to their way of thinking. Not necessarily a problem, but our prisoners may need more spiritual needs. Okay, and the doctor. We've been getting reports of sickness from a number of prisoners, and symptoms seem to be quite severe. You should consider quarantining the sick and treating them before it spreads too far. Well, that's new. I'm not sure how it works. People can get sick, can't they? Okay, I mean, I can let them stay sick. Doesn't sound like a good idea, does it? And of course, since I have not played through the main campaign, I am not familiar on how to deal with these types of issues, so I'm just maybe going to be doing a little bit of poking, or at maybe another point I'll deal with, I'll go ahead and actually work through the Wikipedia. Yeah, there's a Wikipedia. There's a Wikipedia for most games. Yep, and you need to be dealt with. Are you darling? Nope, you are probably the evangelist, if anything. Nope, let you be. Anyhow, we need to work out how to deal with this canteen. Bigger kitchen. So we're turning this here into a hell of a kitchen. What's going on over here? Seems to be a bit transparent. Okay, it's just to do with the planning. It's simple. Move to planning. Done. Okay, so since this is not going to be a shower room, we're turning this into a kitchen. Let's go kitchen, key for kitchen. Should know where it is in the listing. I can never see what I'm looking for. Luckily enough, I can search. Okay, that's that done. Time to get the items. So make this one a hell of a kitchen, and hopefully that will supply all our needs for our prisoners. So with that, let's say go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 cookers, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fridges, and then I might go with a few sinks along the rest of the way. Let's see, there. Oh, got one more space. That should work out relatively well. Yeah, we've got enough space at the end as well. This is a very tight kitchen, but it should do its job quite well. Hell, we could even fit another one here. Oops, I placed it the wrong way around. I'll let it play for a second, just so we don't buy another sink accidentally. Okay, that is a lot of power. Very high power need. So electrical cable, whereabouts are we going? Okay, there's already power in the room itself. That's onto this station. Yeah, this one won't handle the amount of load we're about to put onto it. So hopefully we can get around to getting these capacitors, which I'm placing down, on it in time. See what happens. Okay, so that's the kitchen set up. It means I will also place a door here just so the kitcheners, the chefs, have a way to walk straight into this room. So, where is it? Objects, geodoor. We're going to place it down in line, of course, so it saves people from having to dart or weave. So, paving stone as well, just because I like this style. So that should be cool. I'm really interested to see how this turns out. And yeah, that's a lot of items found. I think we've dealt with the hole here, have we? Yes, we have. It seems like this CCTV camera misses the corner hole, which is why they always dig out of it. I think on previous times they've been digging from like the corner tool and all around. Okay, let's speed things up as well. Okay, so federal prisoners, that's not happening anytime soon. And yeah, we're stuck at 191, so it seems like we can't put any more prisoners in this room. Bit of a shame, but I think I might just maybe remove one row and then split it into 2 rooms, or see, where's the middle line? The middle line is along this area here. Huh. Oh, I'll work it out in just a second. Let's get this kitchen sorted out. So yeah, the items are coming in. Looks like we will need the pipes. I always forget the pipes. Yeah, I guess that has to be large pipes. Ooh. I just realised I was going to pull it right across, but this area is outside, and that may be too much of an encouragement for our prisoners to dig towards these pipes and then out. So with that, I might actually pull it up, over, and just... Oh, sorry, can I try that again? Oh. A little hard to cancel at times. I keep hitting escape to cancel, and pull it across to around, say, here. Here. I'm just thinking I don't want it too close to the edge. I know it's pretty close just over here to the edge, but the further away we can keep it, the better off we'll be. Not that that's going to save us. Yeah, now we'll just pull it across and down across. Yep, awesome. That should work well. A lot of work for our builders to build, but it'll get done. There we go. A lot of sinks, but hopefully this will get the job done. Oh, that is a lot of prisoners. This should be interesting. Who's keen? I'm keen. I'm keen to see how this goes. Let's see, we're on speed 3, yep. Solitary staff exhausted, 4 staff members. Can't find out who they are by clicking on the menu. Well, that's something they could improve on. So how's this going? Yep. Awesome. That's a pretty good income so far. I'll have to still balance things out and increase the size of the prison. But yeah, this is working well, I think. Yep. A lot of prisoners. Oh, all the guards are getting over to the prisoners in time, and they aren't waiting outside for too long, which is a big thing. Oh, we got an OD, which the doctor's already in there for. And I guess that's one good thing, and about having a doctor so close by. And we'll have to make another doctor's room sometime soon, just because the prison is now too big, and I don't want them walking too far away as well. Anyhow, let's just jump back. So, makes this 173, only 173. Maybe you guys still have to be taken to your rooms. Oh, and we got no free cells for this prisoner, but you require a family cell, don't you? I really hope all of these aren't used up. I mean, I can always build another set. It's not an issue, but okay, let's find out, shall we? So we're missing at the very far end hot water. And yeah, so the hot water pipe actually ends there. Right, so we will have to build a second hot water system. Bit of a shame because I didn't plan the space for it very well. So ends by the 2 blocks. Where's the best place to put it now? I guess it will just have to be on the end of the block itself. Don't think there's any better place to put it. Unless anyone who is listening to the video has a suggestion, this is how I'm going to go with it. So I can always modify it in the future if you have a better idea. But I'll probably just do something like that and continue with the hot water pipe, just so things hook up. Also, we need water, which is right there. Awesome. Wasn't too far away. Yep. And I think that will also be enough to supply some of this area down here. So it's in the center. Yep, that should do the trick. 173 prisoners, and yep, 2 prisoners can't be assigned. So yeah, it has to be family. We've run out of family cells again. Lucky I planned for it. So with that, let's build this one and this building, and hell, why not build the rest of them? There we go. That wasn't too hard. Now just please don't give us too many other family members or families to deal with, because it's a little bit painful. And that needs power, of course it does. Oh, at least the cable was pretty close. There we go, that should do the trick. Oops. So how's our power consumption going? It is getting a lot higher, and I do suspect it to increase in just a second. So with that, like I've done many other times, more capacitors. Oops. A lot of money, but that should do the job. Yep, we're building the buildings. Excellent. Okay, I'll get ready to use a cloning tool in just a second. Oh, this is getting tight. I think it might be time to not deploy the guards there. Where are the guard patrols? Okay. Let's get 4 people in the yard at all time. That's not going to be enough to subdue a riot, but it's worth a shot. And yeah, awesome. So yeah, if you just saw then, when the when the prisoners are actually walking along gravel, they slow down, and it means that anyone who's actually has enough space or to walk along the actual footpath itself walks faster, which means it starts to, not split, but stagger out all the guards, all the prisoners, which is useful. Yep. Does the job well enough. Yep, you guys are sitting there, and you look a little green on the face. I don't know what that's about. Oops, tab cycle, there we go. Always find it painful when you can't click on the person. Killed a man, fair enough. Attacked a prisoner. Grading, punishment 10, reform 0. Well, we need to fix that reform. Yep, okay. And it's now coming to night time, which is why everything's turned a nasty shade of grey. So how's the cooking going? Seems like I'm missing a lot of power. What's up with that? It's literally, I just didn't bring a cable down there. That was careless of me. Let's fix it up now. There we go. That fixes that. We've got power, and we have the fridges. We're still missing water though. Maybe I'm assuming I didn't bring the pipe the whole way across. Hoping that's all it is, but it looks of it, yeah. And also there. Oh, that's not too hard to fix. That should be fixed in a second when the prisoners get back up here. Oh, oops. Open door, yeah. Oops, don't lock shot, open, no. Click on the right one, wow. All over the place. So that's the door down the bottom, and we also need a door along this side. So once again, where's the door? Door? Large shower door, yeah. Couldn't spot it there for a second. And that should be fine there. So, okay. It does mean we'll have to finally design this as a room, because at the moment I think this kitchen is serving this room down here, which is still not being dealt with very well. It's a bit of a shame that I haven't managed to balance it. But let's see if we can fix it up this time. So, move the planning. We are not going to be using it anymore for a cell. But we are going to be using it for a canteen, eating place. I've forgotten the name. Let's see if I can spot it in the list. Well, it was a canteen after all. Okay, hell of a big canteen, and I think we could use this to serve a majority of our prisoners. I may actually see if I can migrate people from using this one to using this one, if possible. We'll have to see how it goes. So how are you going down here? You are sort of fighting. I think most of you are clean. What's going on? You require food. Everyone requires food. Don't worry, we're getting it sorted out and you'll be happier soon. Hopefully. Yep. I still hate the fact that you're pulling right around the corner and you're way too close to each other, but if you've got enough room, you won't have privacy. Yeah, that is fair enough. Okay. Really hope this turns out. Yep. Good. So actually, let's go ahead and build this room. So this canteen requires, of course, standard items that we've seen in every other episode. So let's see if we can work out how to place these well. Oh well. Looks like it was already been sorted for us. Right, there is one. Flip it. Flip it. We could fit a lot of people in this room. I wonder. Let's work out benches next. Of course, I want to see if we can leave one space around the edge. Oops, that's not one space. Yeah, that's one space. So we have a table and 2 benches on either side. Bench and a bench. Then we duplicate it twice. There's one space at this end. We'll work from the other end because I don't think this room is even. So, table, 1 space. Oopsie daisies. Let's get bench. Bench, bench, bench. Come on, try it again. There we go. Oh, we don't need another bench in the centre. I don't think people want to eat off benches. They want to eat off something higher, like a table. And try it again. Yeah, I was right. This isn't very even. That actually didn't turn out too bad. Because we have, not tables, benches. People don't want to sit on tables and eat at tables. They want to sit on benches and eat at tables. There we are. That actually turned out relatively even. I'm really happy with that. And I think, of course, we can get a lot more serving tables in. I'm happy with making it as close as what we've got here. Keep flipping this. Do you think that's enough? I think that's probably enough to deal with the amount of, better say prisoners, but the amount of people eating in this room. And we'll just go on with the rest of the table. So let's mirror what we've got on this side as well, because that matched pretty well. There we go. Benches now, of course, once again it's just a mirror, and I'm happy with this. I think this is a good solid design. My only fear though is this isn't really as close to the kitchen as it could be. And is there a walkway around? There is. Don't know if it's the best design. I guess there's no such thing as a best design. There's good designs, but no best design. Okay, well, let's just put some tables. Probably, let's see. Don't like the fact that we have to offset this now. Let's actually turn that into a special area. So benches again. Oh, so many benches. So many tables. And yeah, of course there's going to be an awkward small space there. Right. Yeah, actually that works. Putting 2 tables down and benches. I don't really think that gives people the room, because I think it's the benches which sort of counts how much space people have to sit down on, but I'll give it a shot and see what happens. So let's try it again. Bench, 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 bench. Get the tables. Hopefully I'm not running out of money, but it looks like I'm not. Nope. Awesome. Very tightly spaced. And then not tight enough in some places. Okay, we'll just see how this goes. It's a lot of work to get done, and our builders will have a field day. Also, we need to get lights. That's another thing. And more staff. Okay, we are definitely going to up the cooks. Let's up it to 10. How much is that? I wasn't counting. Oh, now we're up to 10. Huzzah! Yeah, you guys should be able to get it done. It seems like, by the looks of things, we're using, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we really need more stoves and actual refrigerators. So I could actually remove one. I think we should be fine. See how does this going? Yep, you're walking to this room. Okay, this is the time where I need to get deployment. Let's get 5 guards. Yep, we've still got a good profit of about 10 grand a day. A lot better than we were having before when it was about neutral, if I recall correctly. Oh, we need to lock this door open. So how's that? Nice big room and no food for our prisoners. So how's the logistics going? Is this set up to go to this room? It is. You're set up to go to there. And that should reduce the number down at the bottom. Yeah, this is all balanced, I think. Awesome. Last thing to do with this room before we'll leave it alone and see how it works with our prisoners is lights. Forgotten the lights. So, I guess we'll place one just in the centres, just so you can see what food you're eating. I doubt it's any good, being prison food. Well, actually, I can't say that. I haven't been in a prison, so I don't know how bad it could be. I suspect that some prisons aren't very friendly or aren't very nice to live or breathe in, but I think you can deal with it if it's just powdered egg, if anything. Hopefully I'm placing these lights in the same place as the other side. I think I am. Should do the job, and actually I might put one extra light there, just so it's an open area. Yep, there we are. You got light, and the prisoners have a lot of space. It turned out, it's a bit unfortunate that there is a maximum cap on the number of prisoners per room, but we can always deal with that in another time. Yep, you're cooking more food. Excellent. Well, I think this is a good point to leave it for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in in the comments below. Now, as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.